I don't know what the fuck is. Well, I know what's going on because I just asked, but I don't know. I heard like before. I was just sitting here for a second, and I heard a group attack. So I don't know if this is an attack or was an attack on a certain group of individuals. Um, you will have to let me know, okay, what you've been experiencing today. I'm just going to share with you some of the things that I was experiencing today. So, I think it's some type of emphasis here. Okay, as you guys know, we are messengers, right? And so a lot of the methods of, spiritual attacks that they try to send to chosen ones who have certain positions are, we all know, but I'm just going to talk about it, are like throat chakra attacks, right? To try to like block your throat chakra so you can't speak certain things or don't feel confident speaking certain things. Another very important, I guess, chakra to attack is the root chakra, right? Because that would make you feel like you're not stable, you're not, different things like that. But what I was experiencing today was a different one, and it was pretty, it was a little crazy. But that's why I got on here because I just want to make sure all y'all is doing well. Because I know if I'm feeling something, 9 times out of 10, y'all is feeling something. Then I'm sitting here thinking like, am I feeling this because of me, or am I feeling this because someone else is going through this? I'm very sensitive. I'm very empathic. I feel other people's pain. So somebody out there might be experiencing these things. Um, and lastly, but not least, like, I don't know how you say that, but lastly, I normally feel certain things before someone is about to pass away. Okay, so these are just different things that I was feeling today. So we're talking about these attacks, right? So with that being said, like a glimpse of my day. Woke up, everything was cool, right? I took a nap. And this is what got me thinking. Like when I woke up from my nap, I had like a headache, right? And I'm like, what the fuck? Normally I don't have headaches when I wake up from a nap. And so I got a download of, I just heard crown chakra. I'm like, okay, whatever. Now, if you think about it, I woke up from the nap with the headache that I didn't go to sleep with. And so I'm thinking, okay, dream space interference. Okay, a lot of us, we get visions, downloads, dreams, messages, all those things. So it's definitely an attack on the dream space going on. And then throughout the day, it was like I ate, drink lots of water, different things. I'm like, okay, maybe it's just ascension symptoms because, that could present itself too. But then as the day went on, right, even with like doing less activity and all these other things, this is how I narrow down when spiritual work is being done because I analyze my entire body. And yeah, so the day kept going on, and the headache kept getting worse and worse and worse. And then it went from a headache to a migraine. Then it went from a migraine to, I started feeling nauseous, and I was feeling nauseous. And then it started from there to, other things started like going on. And I'm like, hold on a second. So, got in the shower, do my normal, one, two, my spiritual, whatever I do. And I got out the shower, I was fine, headache gone, nausea gone, everything gone. Mind you, I'm not pregnant. Okay, so take that out your mind. Not a thing. So I'm sitting here, and after all was said and done, a couple minutes ago before I got on here, I heard it's a group attack, and it's attack on the crown chakra. So I was experiencing a spiritual attack earlier, where if I wasn't aware, could have continued on if I didn't, break up that energy projection that was being sent. So, for a lot of you guys who may be now coming out of that attack, you might be feeling a little bit more relieved. Also, if it wasn't for you, because we're all different, going through different things, if it wasn't that for you, it could have just been ascension symptoms. We've been talking about these rebirths, and those cause a lot of stress and, trauma on the physical body. We all know that, right? Because things are changing when we go through rebirths on a cellular level. This isn't just in our mind, this is our cells, our DNA. Different things is changing when we go through these rebirths. So that's that part of it. But I know that I was experiencing an attack. And for those individuals, if when it has to come down to this type of energy, and I got to speak on it because people think they're so powerful, it just gave me the energy of like people trying to do every and anything they could. And I don't understand what this energy is for. It's kind of pointless. Like I said, spiritual attacks or, these things that they be sending don't last very long when you're an actual healer. You just see what they're attacking and why, what's the intention behind it, what are you trying to gain, confirmation, thank you. And for a lot of these people, what they're trying to gain is access. They want access. They want to know what's on your mind. They think that you're some type of beautiful experiment or some shit. I don't know. There was this energy here of like, if I let this attack continue on, supposedly, I guess I would wake up in an altered state, or people would have been able to, fragment something in my mental. This is how they think. This is how they think. But it's like, this is crazy. And I haven't been saying it because I don't want to be one of them ones. But, the other day I was talking about like these planes and different things, like different frequencies that they emit. Like there's a reason that they're flying lower. Um, you know, there's a lot of different changes that are going on in the atmosphere. We talked about this as well. There's a lot of different things that they just putting out here now. Hey, you believe what you want to believe, but I know what I see. And I know what I'd be told about what's going on. There's a lot of different barriers they're trying to create when it comes to certain individuals ascending their vibration. So for some of you guys, you might be dealing with these types of things. That whole MK Ultra thing that, that was a thing. I don't know if they starting back up with that again, but what I was feeling today were some of the symptoms that I know when that was going on, I was feeling. But I know when work is being done, especially on me. And if it's being done on me, then collectively there are chosen people everywhere who may be experiencing or feeling similar things. It's kind of hard. And I'm not one of those ones that's always like, oh, I feel like this because someone did this. No, I've been doing this way too long. People are people. Sometimes you just don't feel good. But I know a spiritual attack when I feel it. And so I used to like, get beside myself. Now I just chill and I'm like, they doing it again. Like they really trying it. They're trying it. But it's okay. Because if I know, that means God gave me the insight to see what you're doing and why. And I said the other day, these people want to continuously try to break down the connection that we have with the spiritual realm. And I'm seeing here like cutting cords. I'm seeing here like you can't cut a divine one's cords. Like you cannot stop a connection with God. That's blasphemous. Let me just say that. You cannot stop a connection with ancestors. You cannot stop a connection with people and their passed over loved ones, regardless of how you feel about it. You can't do that. You don't have the right. Who are you? So whatever spiritual tactics of warfare you think you are going to continue to use to try to stop spiritual beings from ascending, it will be exposed. I've been talking about this for years. I know what I'm talking about. I don't need scientific research to tell me that I know that someone is doing something in the spirit. I'm a high priestess. And there's a reason this is crazy because I was taking a shower yesterday and I was in the shower and I was like, everything, in my brain, I'm thinking about like all these things and all these different types of, it was just crazy. Like I was getting downloads by the second and I was just like banishing this and banishing that. And I was sending this shit to hell. I was binding this up, like doing all this shit in the shower. And I'm like, what the fuck? See, they don't want me to say all this. They want to play with the live now. It's fine. My Wi-Fi is fine. All of a sudden, they want to play with my fucking Wi-Fi. But like a lot of these practitioners that are doing this are just upset. They're really upset. They're very much so upset. And I want to tell these people that people are paying, to do these things. You will get karma for it too. You will. Because if you're such a practitioner, if you're so spiritual, you should know who you should and should not be touching when it comes to what you're doing. So I'm telling every practitioner that is getting money in their hand to do work on a chosen one, you will reap the karma of that person that put that money in your hand. Confirmation. Thank you, God. Because I'm a high priestess. And I know if somebody comes to me, I'm a real one. And if someone comes to me and asks me a question, I'm going to know who the fuck is coming. I'm going to also know who sent them. So you can't sit behind nothing and say, oh, I didn't know who this. Well, then you're not really spiritual. You really don't have power like you say you do if you don't know who you're working on. Okay, then. Again, people need to chill out with this shit. They really need to chill out, because it's coming to a point where it's like, I just said the other day, God said, your magic is weak. And I'm telling you right now, your magic is weak, because what was supposed to do all of these things, what was supposed to make me go crazy, what was supposed to make me lose my equilibrium, what was supposed to make me feel like this and this and that, confirmation, thank you. I'm going to just see it through, or see through it, both, not one or the other. Coming for me spiritually with any form of darkness is the wrong way to go. I'm a light worker. Just as light as I am, I can be just as dark. Whatever darkness you are sending, understand, I learn from you. So if you think you're the best, I will learn from you. Not to harm anyone, but to know better how to protect myself. You see? And me giving these messages to my soul tribe and my collective helps to protect them spiritually. So I don't care about who doesn't want to hear, don't listen, don't watch. I'm talking to those who are trying to understand what's going on in their spiritual life. Spiritual warfare is a part of a spiritual person's life. Period. Okay? In the physical, y'all deal with people who don't like you because of what you got. In the spiritual sense, we deal with spiritual people who don't like us because of what we got. It's the same thing. So if you don't get it, you don't get it. But if you can try to understand, then this is what it is. People are attacking people with spiritual gifts. Still. People that have been proven to be chosen. People that have been proven to be helpers in this world. People who have been proven, I'm saying proven for a reason. Those of you guys that are going through this, okay, and you spoke on these things before, these people must know at this time that God is doing something right now as I am speaking. 11:29, I'm seeing on the clock. That's 11:11. I saw 11:11. That's 22. I'm a master manifester. I'm a master alchemist. Whatever you send, I will alchemize. So whatever is being sent to my collective at this time, we are transmuting that negative energy. Whatever is being sent to me at this time, I am transmuting that negative energy. Whatever is being sent to my family, I am transmuting that negative energy. And every negative intention that you intend to send to me or mine, family, or soul tribe, will be transmuted into abundance and blessings for us all. So continue to send. Continue. And we will continue to gear up in the spirit and protect. And we will continue to receive and attract the abundance that y'all keep sending us. Period. Because that's what you're doing at this point. You're sending us lessons. You're sending us healing. You're sending us strength. You're sending us your energy. So this is going to be a depletion of these karmic energies right now. They are being drained of everything that they thought they had in their sorcerer's pouch, whatever the fuck this is here. Sorcerer's bag. Somebody might walk around with a bag with, all types of weird shit in it. I don't fucking know. But somebody got a sorcerer's bag, is what I heard. You might as well throw that shit in the trash. But anyways, so that's what I heard. So y'all don't worry about it. We're going to be blessed. God's going to use everything that we're going through right now for our betterment. And at this time, we're learning how to better spiritually protect ourselves. We're learning better the tactics of those who don't want us to be in our power. We're understanding where we fit in this society and in this world. And with that, we will build a more perfect union, soul and spirit to soul and spirit, because all we want is love. All we want is peace. All we want is harmony. And as God is just and fair, and if God rules over all of his creation, then God will make sure that we get what is just and fair to us. And these attacks are not just and fair. So if God want to turn some shit around in our favor, must understand tower in reverse for them is happiness for us. They can't stand to see us happy. is what God is saying. So every chosen one that is listening to this message, what God is saying to you through me from this message, okay, is Tower in reverse for them is Nine of Swords. Confirmation. Thank you. Tower in reverse for us is Ten of Cups. Wheel of Fortune. Ten of Pentacles. Talked earlier about choice, choosing, and people continue to choose to create and cause these conflicts. So God will choose the way in which he deals with these people. Chosen ones, listening to me. Stay high vibrational. When they go low, we go higher. I guess I was supposed to get on here and rash. I ain't got time. I be attacked every day. I told you every day someone's waking up attacking me. Okay? I feel every fucking evil eye. I feel it all. And I don't care. I'm here for y'all. So my words bring protection. So I am protecting my soul tribe from whatever attacks you may be going through in the mind, the spirit, the emotion, whatever it is, whoever is trying to knock you off your square or humble you or knock you down the size or turn your lights out, whatever the fuck they trying to do, God says you will prevail. You will succeed and you will exceed, as we have been saying for years. I love you, soul tribe. I'm going to bed. It's been a long day. Sleep well. For those of you guys who have been feeling this energy, God is telling you to sleep with a selenite crystal, okay, and an amethyst crystal for the crown. All I keep hearing right now is protect the crown, protect the crown, protect the crown is what God is saying. So y'all know what that means. I know what it means. Protect the crown. Love y'all.